Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Concise the Barber. Yeah, we are live. We're going to do live today instead of tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be hectic. It's the Super Bowl, and a lot of people are going to be doing a lot of things at the time. So I figured that I might go now on this Saturday evening and go live with y'all. As I've been in I call this my studies. I've been doing some studies. I've been testing some things out, and I said, you know what? While I'm in out here doing this right now, let me go ahead and go live with y'all. Let's talk about some of these new products, man. I know you probably have some questions, so hop on, ask a few questions about anything that you would like when it comes to anything barber related. Um, positive barber related. Um, and let's have a discussion. You know what I mean? So I do have a few new products. I am just going to like set them up here, and we're going to talk about them real quick. I will be doing my concise review. You guys do not want to miss out on that because the concise review is going to give you the whole breakdown of everything. And basically, what I try to do is make sure what I am doing and what I'm reviewing, how I review it, is helping you figure out if it's a good fit for you or not. So I am live on YouTube and IG at the same time, but I will probably get off of IG in a few so we can continue to stay focused on YouTube. So appreciate y'all for spending just a little bit of time with me this evening. So let's get into this, right? So I know you guys, if you guys have been paying attention to anything that's been going on in the barber industry when it comes to products, there are a lot of new products coming out. I just looked at somebody's video. Um, I just looked on somebody's video where Babyliss came out with a charging adapter. You get what I'm saying? A charging adapter to the FX1s. So it's two batteries and one dock, and then you can attach it and continue to grow it, which I think is crazy. You know what I mean? I think that's really, really crazy. So yeah, I think that's dope. Also, I mean, another company that's been going crazy right now is JRL. And they sent me a few products, so shout out to them. And I have been doing some reviews. You know what I mean? I like to write down my notes, really get everything down packed. I like to look at the product, do my thing and give you guys like a real true review. You get what I'm saying? So that's that. All right, let me see what Easy Barber on YouTube. I'm still waiting on that. Clipper, concise. What do you mean? You waiting on the giveaway? Yeah, the giveaway is coming up. The giveaway is coming up, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just want to bless somebody, so that's what we're gonna do. They sent me two of them. I don't need two. But yeah, we're gonna give that bad boy away. Craziest haircut story you have ever heard or had? Um, I don't even know, man. It's too many of them. It's too many. I think everybody experienced some type of craziness when it comes to haircuts. I think one of the things I really experienced, it was more so about just the when somebody asks for something interesting, um, when they ask for a certain type of haircut and then they want you to do something completely different, and then you do that, and then they come back and say, you know what, I should have kept the first thing. I mean, it's hard to like really explain that, but I had some I had some crazy stories. I'm sending you a prototype soon. Appreciate that, Campo. Shout out to Campo. If y'all on IG, Campo Rican he's that guy, man. Respect to him. My man said I can't wait to win. Dez, you cannot win, Dez. You cannot win. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do it for real, because I don't think Desmond is allowed to be on any giveaway for 2024. My man won my 5K, and I don't. You know what? I asked Des to take a picture just so people can really see exactly what was in the 5K, because people probably think that I was capping when I say, oh, it was a lot of stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have Des in my in my giveaway. So yeah, he can't win. He can't win, yo. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But I do have 2 products here, and I was writing in my notebook. This is what I do, y'all, for real, for real. Uh, I did purchase a sound test thing. I needed this, so I got that. I've been had this thing right here. I'm about to show y'all. This is a Renfo, not the trimmer, but it's a weight. You know what I mean? Test out the weight and all that stuff. And there's one more piece uh, of a device that I would like to get, and then we're gonna go from there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Campo, don't laugh at Dez, man. He I don't know what's up with Dez. He always trying to win. Will Duncan, I'm still planning on buying the class. I've been very busy. I graduated barber school the second week of March. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Duncan, keep grinding, man. Working at the shop all of the other days, making content at night. But I will invest. Respect, man. Respect. I'm glad that you are continue to keep pushing yourself. You are so close, man. You are so close. That's dope, bro. That is so dope. Like graduating barber school, I'll be honest, I never had that feeling. I did an apprenticeship. So I didn't know. I was just waiting for the board to accept my last hours to the point that I can get my temporary license and stuff like that. But I never had that feeling where a lot of people knew like, yo, your time was almost up, man. You almost out of here. Like I didn't have that experience. So I think when people get that experience, I definitely think that's dope. Um, Come on, man, stop it. You crazy, bro. But look, IG, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here and I'm gonna stay focused on YouTube. We're gonna get real. We're gonna talk about these products. But if y'all seen, we're gonna be talking about this real quick. And we're gonna talk about these right here. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about this real quick. Not we're gonna dig in deep too much, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit. So if y'all wanna have any more conversation, hop on the IG and let's do it that way. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed on IG. I mean, I said hop on the IG, hop on hop on YouTube, and then we can have more discussion. All right, y'all. All right, let me discard this, y'all. All right. We here. We here. My bad. All right, where we at? Come on, man. Stop it. Don't worry, guys. I'm here now. What's up, Cattle Barber? All right, y'all. So look, let's talk about this, man. I know we've seen so much hype. I wouldn't even call it hype, but I just know we've seen so much trending news about new products when it comes to the JRL, right? So I couldn't wait to get my hands on the newest product of JRL when it came to the trimmer because this piece right here is what lets you. Let me get my finger out the way. Let me back it up. Why this thing? Okay, it want to work, but it don't want to work. Hold on, because we're gonna get this. There you go. This piece right here is what lets you zero gap this thing. And I'll be honest with y'all. This is that piece is definitely going to zero gap this. But let me just say this. Does JRL all right. So I'm gonna say this. Do you feel like JRL needed this to be a great trimmer? Do you feel like it needed the option where it could be zero gap to the T? Like, do you feel like without it, it was a terrible trimmer? Let me know in the comment section because I'm curious. Me, um, how can I say this? Straight out of the box, I have a video. I'm gonna show y'all how that thing cuts. Straight out of the box, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. I did zero gap it, and that was interesting. But I'll tell you this: don't zero gap it to the point that you can't use it. That definitely can happen. But how you have to zero gap this is interesting. Um, yeah, you got to take your time. That's like the best way I could put it. Let's see. That easy gap mechanism has been on some made show stuff for a minute now. Yeah, I never noticed it. I never noticed it, to be honest. I never had anything made show, so I wouldn't have. known about it, but the fact that they use it, did this trimmer really need it? All right, let's see. They need another blade. That would, you know what? I don't know. It would be nice if they had another blade. I don't know if they need another blade, but it would be nice. Like I think they need to start getting to that place where we just have different options. Because to me, if I really look at this, right, and I'm going to talk about this in my concise review, and I don't mind telling you guys, I believe that the regular blade is just a standard blade. It looks deep tooth, right? It looks deep tooth. Oh my, this thing. Let me. It looks deep tooth, right? Why? 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 You know how this works, camera, and it just blurs out. It works for a second, and blurs out. Anyway, it looks deep tooth, but it's not. It's not deep tooth. The cutting blade is a little bit more deep tooth. I'm gonna show you. I wish I had. What trimmer do I have here? I don't have it here. I'm gonna show you now. I compared this up with a few blades. To me, and maybe it is. I'll like I said, I'll compare it with blades because I kind of did some footage with it already. But my thing is that it'll be nice for them to have standard blade, boom, deep tooth blade, boom. I think if they had like describe it that way, it'll be better. Because the more and more I dissect this thing, man, I just keep looking at it. And I've been doing it with my Babyliss trimmers, my Stylecraft trimmers, my Gamma trimmers, and I just been looking at it. It's like, is this really thin? Is it thinner than everything else, or is it just like everything else? Is it a standard blade? Is it a deep tooth? I look for those type of things, and to me, maybe it's just like a mixture. Because when I look at standard, um, man, I forget what blade it is, but I know it's a standard blade, but it is sharp and it hits. But I'll probably do that. I'll probably do that in a concise review. But anyway, did this thing need to be zero gap? No, it didn't. It you said it is deep tooth. It's my debulker to this day. Now this, I would say that this thing does debulk very, very well. This was always a debulk. It had no problem with any hair texture at all. None. I had no problems with this. So I definitely respect that. I definitely respect that. The blade is not really used for lining up. It's used for balding. It Sonny, I believe that is true. However, like Cal the barber said, I saw Shannon using the Onyx trimmer, and that thing was hitting. It might have started this way, and then they turn into a hitter. I'll have to agree with you. It started that way. It started with like, honestly, it could have been the best all around trimmer at that time. But once other companies and it got uh once it got like the competition came out there with hitters, like to be honest with for me, like the Graphite 2.0 beats this when it comes to all around. I'm talking about the first generation. I'm not talking about this one zero gap. But the first generation, it got outbeat to me with the Graphite 2.0 because that was a hitter. It was an all around. It can ball out. It could do all of that. Like, so they had to upgrade this. They had to. The ceramic cutter blade is the issue. Yeah, we talked about this, Campo. And to me, I love the fact that it's a ceramic cutter blade. I don't have no problems with it. I got that blue trimmer blade. It's not that smooth, but it hits. Now that's interesting because my blue blade is smooth. Like it's smooth like butter. Honestly, out of the blades, The Gold FX, the Graphite 2.0, and the blue one. The blue one is the smoothest one out of all three. That's interesting, bro. It could be a manufacturing thing, but mine's is smooth. If you put the Annis cutter, you'll see the difference. I'll try it. I definitely will try it. I jailbroke the DLC 2.0 blade by adding a Graphite 2.0 cutting blade, but that's off topic. Now that's a good cutting blade too, though. That is a good cutting blade. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me get to that one. They put in the Easy Gap version of the regular blade out. Onyx has a different blade, I believe. Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. What I am reviewing is the FF 2020T. I'm not sure if they're coming out with the JRL Onyx trimmer. And here's why I say that. Here's why I say that. Because, so I got these boxes everywhere. This is called, and maybe it's a whole line that's going to be called this, but this is called the JRL Onyx shaver. So I'm not sure if they're going to have an Onyx trimmer. They might. You know what I mean? Like this is maybe it's just a piece that they upgraded, but they gave it to me because with the upgrade. You get what I'm saying? But it's not the Onyx trimmer. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. We'll find out. We'll find out one of these days. Uh that blue FX trimmer I need more feedback on. You know what? I have a video coming out with that, with all those blades. I'll be honest, y'all. I'm like 10 videos in. Uh, I don't. As much as I would love to, like, just keep posting them, I have to give some gaps because YouTube would not like me posting like that. I need to spread it out. So there are some videos I already have, and I'm trying to hold them. I'm trying to keep what I investigated to myself a little bit, but we got some videos coming soon. I personally won't buy a trimmer without zero gapping ability. That makes sense. That I mean, how can I say this? That makes sense. Mm, I guess it also depends on how many trimmers you have, because sometimes there are trimmers that I have that I don't want to even think about zero gapping at all. Like I just want to grab it and use it. Now, here's here is there is a trimmer that is out right now that I never had to adjust. Never had to adjust. I have it at my station right now. I never had to adjust this thing. Not one time. Every other trimmer I had, I tweaked just to see how it could perform better. This one, I never adjusted. Never adjusted. So even if it does have the zero gap, capabilities, I don't need it. I really don't need it. Wait for the blue FX 2.0. Uh, I mean, you can, but I don't know what you're looking for. I'm not sure if you're looking for all around or like a complete hitter. Like you can make it a hitter. Like I was talking about this the other day. That Stylecraft modification blade setter, that thing can make anything hit, bro. That thing works perfect. So it's really up to you. We already seen the Onyx trimmer though. What do you mean we already seen it? Shannon got the Onyx trimmer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I gotta look at that review again because I want to see like the box. If he shows the box, I want to see what that box looks like. It's coming out this year, bro. Spoke to him yesterday. All right, cool, cool. Like the wall detailer. What's like the wall detailer? I'm so confused right now. Those red low pros look like the best combo FX. Oh yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. I like that color wave. Wall detailer sometimes comes to 0. Yeah. Well, you know what? I just thought about it. I lied. There's 2. There's 2 trimmers I've had that I never had the 0 gap. I'm I I have done reviews on them. I've done a concise review on them. I'm curious if y'all can think on what the 2 are. I'm surprised Desmond didn't get this one. Corn. Foreign mass trimmer comes 0 gap. That is correct. Never had adjusted. Not once. Not once. Not once. I had trouble with the blade setter. Are you talking about the Gamma one? Now, I am an OG. I like the mirror. I like the slant, tilt it a little bit, have it on the edge, use the screwdriver. You know what I mean? That's like, that's how I like it. That's how I like it. But the Gamma one, I ain't gonna hold you. That one worked. That one worked. Can you buy the Babyliss Zero Gap thingy? And is it worth it? I'm not sure about the Babyliss one, but the Gamma Stylecraft one that is the one to get. It comes with the Cyborg. I don't know why it comes with the Cyborg trimmer, I believe, and nothing else, but it comes with the Cyborg trimmer, which is my favorite trimmer. That's like my number one trimmer so far. Still is to this day. I just when I'm in testing mode, I don't really use it. I mean, I already got to a place. Yeah. Yes, you can use it on Babyliss blades. You can use it on almost any blade. The only blade I wouldn't suggest using it on is like those well, the high vis blade. I'm not sure about wall detailers, like blades that don't seem the same length like the Babyliss blades. But you can use it on Stylecraft, of course, Stylecraft Gamma, Babyliss, uh, all of those blades you can use it on. All right, so yeah, so the Formass is one. Is That's one of them that I never had to touch. There is another trimmer out there that I never had to touch that it hit. I got a cop a cyborg to get it. That's wicked. I mean, it is. It is. I believe that's the only way. But if you're gonna get the cyborg, bro, just use this discount code. Just use the discount code, bro. Save you some bread. You know what I mean? But that is crazy. That is crazy. I think that's the only way to get it. Take my word for it. Yeah, they do. Formass does have a new trimmer blade coming out soon. I seen it, man. It's nice. Yo, y'all really can't guess what the second one is? Cyborgs are my hitters. Can't beat that loud crunch. Yep. Yep. You can't. You can't. The snap FX or debulking, that's not a bad combo. Saber. Uh Surprisingly, yeah. I well no, I did adjust those. I did adjust the sabers. Well, I adjusted sabers, and then once I got the new X Pearl blade, I put that on and then I adjusted that. So yeah, I did adjust them. Black FX1. Oh, oh, I did adjust them. I did. I did adjust those. There's a certain way how I like my graphite 2.0. I don't like a completely zero gap. It How can I say this? Like so this is what most people think zero gap means, right? You're trying to kill somebody if you're doing this, right? This is It's like you gotta see it just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you gotta see a little bit. But with my graphite 2.0, I probably even have it right there, or just back just a little bit because I like to. I don't know, like when I use the corners, it just know how to cut. At that length, it just knows how to cut really, really well. Instinct trimmer. I That's the X Pro blade. So at times I did adjust the X Pro blade. High vis, you adjust? Nope. That's the other one. I never adjusted my high vis trimmer. And when I'm gonna show y'all because I don't have like me and Wall we cool. You know what I mean? Me and Wall we cool. You know, I don't have no like connections with them, but we cool. You know, we talk. The high vis trimmer is probably the most slept on trimmer. There are some people, the people that have it, there's not one person I know that has the high vis trimmer and say, yo, this thing is trash. There's not one person. A lot of people called it trash before they even got it. I'm just being real. The high vis trimmer is that trimmer I would get twice. And maybe I should get another one just to see. The one I got is just like rare, like a unicorn or something. But I never had to adjust my high vis. And that thing is my hitter. Like it's it's my all around hitter. And what I mean by that is that I can grab and pick this thing up. Don't matter who sit in my chair. I can get some clean lines without no irritation. The key thing about having a trimmer that can hit and you can go behind the neck with it, they're not getting, it's not causing no scars. They're not bumping up. None of that. And I could do that with kids too. Yo, I mean, that's easy for me. That's easy for me. Now, don't get me wrong. My Graphite 2.0s are set the same exact way, but I had to set it that way. The high vis I didn't have to set at all. It just came that way. I'm 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 not even trying to sell it, y'all. I'm not, I'm not. I'm just telling you how this thing works. It works. And it's kind of creepy what's going on with the high vis because it's like the more and more I use it, the more and more better it gets. Like, I don't know. My XO trimmer hits too hard, but I'm scared to set it back because it hits. Well, when you have something like that, well, you just keep that as the hitter. There's no point to set it back because you already got one that could do everything else. So sometimes I even have that. Like I was telling y'all about the chameleon blade, right? That is the sharpest Babyliss blade to me. That is the sharpest Babyliss blade. Bro, I am not using that everywhere. I'm not. Front line up C cups. That's it. And I mainly use it on like, how can I say this? Stubborn front lineups like mine's. You see this? You see this? That ain't a real line. Like that ain't a real strong line. So there's no point for me to use something that's not going tap go. I need to. You know what I'm saying? So I start to feel like some of these trimmer blades are like Russian roulette. It could be. I guess the more and more experience you do with them, you start to realize what you really need that certain type of blade for. Like I really like some people call me crazy, but I was this person at the barbershop when I had no clients. I'm just looking at the blades, bro. I'm looking at the thickness of them. I'm looking at, how many teeth they have, how sharp they are. I'm looking at the corners, the thickness of the corners, which ones I can use to do some detailing because not all of them have the same thickness of the corner. So it's like, oh, okay. Well, I got a little bit of wiggle room right here, stuff like that. So I guess it all depends. It all depends on what you're really looking for, what you want that trimmer and need that trimmer to do. That's how I figure out what I like. I like, all right, I got this to do this, I got this to do that. Boom. Like, I don't need everything to be a hitter. That is that probably is I don't think everything you should have should be zero gap. I made that video a long time ago. I mean a long time ago. Because I really started to see that not everything needs to be zero gap. I don't need it to be zero gap. I had a client today, didn't even use a trimmer. Wait, yeah, I didn't even use a trimmer on him. My man wanted it to be bald. But okay, hear me out on this one. He wanted to be bald in a sense, but not use a trimmer. Like he can't use a trimmer. He bumps up if it gets too sharp or too close. So I use a so-called zero gap clipper, balled him out, then my blade open, faded him down. And if your stuff is set right, he looked like he was bald. You get what I'm saying? So not everything needs to be completely zero gap, either clipper or trimmer. So I guess it all depends what you need. One blade make a model and hits, and then and the same one next won't. Yeah, that's the factory stuff, man. Sometimes that stuff happens, but once you get that blade, don't how can I say this? Once you find that blade, once you find that one that works for you, don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. Keep it as is. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah. I don't think these robots at the factories gap year each blade the same depth. I don't think these robots at the factories gap each blade the same depth. They probably don't. I mean, it is a robot. I mean, I guess everything could be have an error to it, you know. So yeah. And has anyone complained about these Coco digital gap blades that cost almost $100? Every time I see them, they slapping something. All right. So let me give you my advice. Let me give you my experience with the digital gap blades. They do cut and they do cut well. Um, some people are going to look at it like this. Some people are going to see it as, all right, this is the graphene blade. This is material. If it drops, is it going to stay? Okay, cool. Whatever like that. People value that. They look at it as being 75, 80, $100. I'm going to go grab this thing. There are other people that says, yo, I got a blade that can hit just like it for $25. The Andis, let me just say it like this: the Andis blackouts, the Andis GTX, they used to slap everything. If the blade knew how to zero gap that thing, know how to use the tension the right way, that thing can hit, and it could be, and they could cut smooth and sharp all at the same time. But the blade was $25. So I'll say it like this: let a digital gap blade be in the hands of a barber that's been in school for 2 months compared to somebody that's been a barber for 20 years. And let's see if the outcome will still look the same. Digital gap and all. I think a lot of this has to do with expertise on how to even execute and know how to use that blade at its optimum performance. But to me, they do slap it. Say it is a nice blade, but yeah, if you could only choose two clippers and two trimmers to use, what would they be? All right, so Dave, I'm going to answer this for right now. This is not my forever choice. I'm just answering it for right now. Two clippers. Mm. All right, so you're gonna laugh when I say this, but it's real. Two clippers is this. One is going to be the JRL Onyx Clipper, that because that's my number one. And the second one is going to be the Supreme Pro Clipper. That's going to be number two. I know that might be a surprise to some of y'all, but man, how that thing cuts and how you hear that crunch. Like I said, I've been picking that thing up and I don't know what it is, but just everything about it, I like it. I don't know. Somebody just did, I think Stylecraft just did a review on it. And he likes it. So right now, all right, trimmers. Trimmers, Cyborg trimmer, of course, and the high vis. Them two I'll be good to go. Good to go. The digital gap blades are the same as the Psycho blades, which come digital gap. They both come from the same factory. Do what you want with that info. Yeah, that's crazy. He said, "What?" Oh, snap. Oh, dang, I just answered this. How's your Super Pro clipper holding up? I like it. Other than the fact that the blade sometimes can still heat up, and I thought about switching out the cutting blade, but I like that cutting blade. But I only want to switch it out just to see if that's what's causing it to heat up. Hey, bro, you seen the Red Pearl by Kiss? Nah, I haven't seen it yet. Send me a picture of it. Yeah, they are the same. TPUB has talked about it in one of his videos. Now, yeah, they could be the same. I need both. How about this? Just to be honest, I need both companies to agree to that they are both this from the same thing. Because that's just hearing it from one side. GTX, yeah, GTX is fire. Dave said, "Thank you. You're welcome, Dave." But yeah, so for right now, that's my lineup. But look, y'all, we wanted to. Well, I ain't gonna say we wanted to. I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I remember going over, like being in a suite and being in a barbershop, right? So sound really doesn't matter to those that are in the barbershop because a lot of us that are in the barbershop, even if it's just three or more, you got some music going, there's conversation going, and when you turn on a clipper or trimmer, the sound is not going to that sound of that product is not going to be too much, even if it is a little bit loud, unless it's like the Andis Masters, like the first gen, and like your Babyliss trimmers got crazy loud, right? But other than that, being in a barbershop, you really don't care about sound. Being in a suite, you care about sound so much it's not even funny. You like that matters so much. So for me, I love a quiet trimmer. Like it sits up high. It could be a trimmer that don't hit crazy at all, but it could do something good, but I would still keep it because of the fact that it's real quiet. Now I have to do a test because this is really quiet, but I have to do this test on is it the quietest? I think it has competition. There's one trimmer I always talk about being real quiet. I had it for some time, so I'm gonna compare it with that one. We're gonna talk about that in a concise review. But that's interesting. So here's this. This this shaver. Let me tell you something about this shaver, right? Y'all ready? This is a single foil, and I'll let y'all know, this is the largest single foil shaver I have used. Like just the width of it is I haven't I don't know anybody else that has this size. But I think there's room for this, right? And I think JRL honestly knew exactly what they were doing making this. Like I know that might sound crazy, like they didn't just make a product and just brought it out like crazy. Like no, this is going to have room on a lot of people's stations. And I'm gonna tell y'all why more in a concise review. But this shaver is different. It is different, not just because of, well, the technology has a lot to do with it, but not just because of the technology, but just the creativity of the shaver. You're going to be like, yo, I need that. But we'll like I said, we'll talk about it. There are some pros and cons with it. There's way more pros than cons, but the cons are like subjective. Some people might not even see it as a con. Do you use your clippers fresh out of the box or do you custom gap? No, no, straight out of the box. Dave, if you ever see me go live on IG, one time I got a package, especially the Super Print Pros. I got that package. I cut that bad boy open. I was live, and I just started cutting with them because I had somebody in the chair. I like to do that a lot better, unless if they're dead, I charge them. But other than that, I just try to use them right away. Nah, bro, it's sleeped on because it's ugly. What's ugly? What's ugly? Campo looks are important. Looks, the design is important, right? The aesthetic, the design, it has to gravitate to your eye, right? That is important. That is important. But can we how can I say this? Y'all gonna crack up when I say this, but just work with me. Have you ever seen something that's like, eh, nah, I don't want to have anything to do with that or give it any attention, but found out that either they cool peoples or they have a nice personality and you're like, yo, I really rock with them. That's the high vis. That's the high vis. I judge the high vis because it looks like a milk frother. Look, Kyle, I'm gonna tell you right now, that thing can look like a I don't even know. That thing can look like a hammerhead shark with a giraffe neck and a Coca-Cola body all in one. It don't matter. That thing hit, bro. That thing hits. I'm just I'm just putting y'all on game. That thing hits. Now the price, right? I remember talking about the price. And at the time I did not see the value. Now I will be real with you. I wish it was around 159, 160, 149. That should be where it to me, it'll be flying off the shelves at that price. But I think if they continue to keep it at 189, I don't know. I don't know how people are gonna feel about it. That's where I'd be like, try to get the best deal you can find on other barber supplies. But it is a good trimmer though. What blade you thinking on putting on the Super Pro Clipper? Oh, I already put the blade on it, bro. I put the uh uh the Vapor blade from Stylecraft. Does JRL shave do wet and dry? Corn, that is a great question. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to save that for the concise review. But man, that's a great question. That was like a straight to the point question. Like, dang, I wish nobody asked me that, but we're gonna talk about that. Like I said, there's more pros than cons. Now, the best blade Babyliss has was the ones on the gold corded trimmer and the pink gold trimmer. You talking about the rose gold blade? I'm not sure. What do you charge and how long do you book for? All right. So this is going to sound interesting. I basically broke it down um to in a sense like $1 a minute, right? So if I do a haircut and beard, it's $50, 50 minutes. If I do just a haircut, no beard, that'll probably take me 40 minutes, $40. Enhancements, that will probably now see with enhancements when it comes to some add-on services, if I do like a facial or a hot towel, whatever, anything added on, I think about really taking out the time to make sure I perfect it, $1 a minute. So if I use enhancements, it might take an extra 10, $10. Depending. It really depends on some of the stuff. But my haircut price is around $40 to $50. Now I have other services. I have somewhat of a pro package. You know what I mean? Um, when you can get a shampoo, hot towel, steamer, all of that jazz. Like that's when that service actually costs more than a dollar a minute. Cause then, it'd be like 60 minutes, but I'm charging 80, 90, whatever, stuff like that. The Chosen One, 85, what's going on? The limited black blade from Andis blade was great. The I liked it, the Andis blackout blade. That was my favorite blade. That thing broke on me and I could not find it since. Matter of fact, and this was years ago. If anybody can find me that Amazon, I said that Amazon because I'm about to go on Amazon. But anybody can find me the Andis blackout blade, please let me know. I would do an interesting trade for that blade. No matter where I look, I cannot find that. Nah, bro, I have the super to love them. What do you mean you have the super to love them? But does anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody know about the blackout blade? Or is that like too old school? I don't think it's old school at all, but stop playing. Mm. Y'all gotta see this. I'm about to show y'all something. See, this is why I get frustrated. Because they be saying that people selling them and it don't be it. Now look at this. I'm gonna show y'all something. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all come look at this. Look at this. Look how much they want for this, y'all. That's crazy. Or best offer. My best offer is $80, bro. Look at this. How long has this been posted up? I don't even know, but $270 for this. Ain't nobody paying this. It's not that serious. Bugging. I ain't paying that. I be wanting to try some other websites, but they be looking mad suspect. So I second that Black Andis blade. Yeah, man. I remember the blackout blade. Fire. Yes, it was. You seen the VGR trimmer that looks like JRL? Yeah, I seen it. I just got the low pro FX Pros and a boost trimmer. Thoughts on these purchases? Well, I guess it all depends on how much did you pay like original price for them. Um, if so, I hope that you like the performance of them. I like them. I definitely think the low pros. Yo, can y'all hear me? All right, there we go. I don't know how my mic got jacked up, but it got jacked up. Can y'all hear me now? So just let me know. Which Clippers are you choosing between the JR Onyx and the Rebel? JR Onyx. I like the Rebel, don't get me wrong, but the JR Onyx are a lot quieter and they can perform with the same amount of power. They last 4 hours? I think the Rebel lasts about 3 to 4 hours too. But I'm picking the JRL. I like their blade better. It's the original, honestly, Vapor Blade / Fusion Blade, if you really want to think about it. But I'm picking the over the Rebel. Yeah, I'm definitely picking the JRL Onyx. It's a lot quieter. Not on sale in Canada. I just got the low pros. Thoughts on these purchases? Oh, sale in Canada. Oh, okay. That's dope. Concise acting like he not gonna go place a bid after the live. Oh snap! Nah, man, I ain't placing no. Nah, he bugging. $270. It ain't that serious, bro. Don't get me wrong. I like. All right, here continue. Let's get out of here. I do like certain things, but not at that price, bro. Not at that price. I'm unsure on the trimmers. Why? Why are you unsure on the trimmers? Clippers are great though. Okay, cool. Yeah, you good. Cool. Yeah, maybe I just had too many boxes on my wires and it kind of messed everything up. But I'm surprised. What do y'all think about the new products coming out? Like, I don't know if y'all seen the Babeless charging docks. I'm curious what y'all thoughts on that. And if you are getting anything JRL, what product from JRL did you really want to get? I actually want to try their blow dryer too. I have a good blow dryer, but their blow dryer be looking different. Your trimmers ain't hitting that hard. Even like, did you modify them at all, or you just trying to like utilize them straight out of the box? Do I need a zero gap? You know, I mean, if they're not hitting how you like them, I would say I would adjust them. Keyword is I would adjust them. I'm not saying that you have to zero gap them, but I would adjust them. Get them to the place where you like. I'll tell y'all something. Like, this is how I figure out how I like my blades, right? And I know we all do this. There's 2 spots on my arm. It has to hit. I gotta feel it a little bit, but at the same time, I don't have to pull it back. So I test literally right here, and I'll mark my arm up bad sometimes, depending on how many stuff I would test. But right here, like literally right next to like the most sensitive spot near your wrist, and also like right here. This is a real sensitive spot too. So for me, I need, like, once I press, I need it to hit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. So for me, it's right here. I test how much I can push in without it cutting. That lets me know the pressure I can give on my client. And then I come over here. I feel a little sting right here on the corners. That's good. As long as I don't have to pull back. Like if I'm going like this, I'm like, yo, that's too much. To me, that's too close. For y'all might like it like that. But for me, not all my trimmers need to be that. But I know with this trimmer, I can use this for everybody. So that's how I test my stuff out. And sometimes even here, I'll dig in just a little bit just to see what kind of pressure I can give. So with these, I will set these for just not even set. I'll probably leave them as is, and these will be my all around JRLs. And the other ones that I have, I will just use those for hitters. So that's how I like setting my stuff up. And there's a lot of pros with this trimmer, but there is one huge con. I will say that. Not a con that y'all might think. Like it's not like something that's like, oh no, I'm gonna stay away from that. But it's it's not a con. Let me not say it like that. But it is like that. It is one of those. Good advice. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know who I let her have few clients that can ask how your trimmer feels in all the spots. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Or you can use I like testing myself out first because I kind of know that type of feel and that pressure. You know what I mean? We're barbers and we get haircuts. We should know the type of pressure that a barber should be using um on in certain areas. So that's why I test myself. That's number one. But um also I don't like to test them out because if I mark them up, it's like dang. You know what I mean? I like being the test first. And then if I feel okay with it, then I will test them. You know what I'm saying? I have that blade. Wesley Smith. What blade we talking about? Blackout clipper or outliner? Wesley Smith. I pray you can I pray you have the one I'm talking about. It's not the blackout clipper, it's the blackout outliner. I hope your next comment is that's the blade I have. Because then if so, we need to have a conversation. That's the blade I have. If you have that, that means I can bring out dude should call himself Wesley Snips. You stupid. You stupid dude. All right. Yeah, these things are nice. See, if I get them, man, if I get them again, I'm not letting them go at all. I noticed that with myself. Like there are some things that I let go, and it's like I wish I would have never let them go. And these blackouts, well, I ain't gonna say honestly. I didn't let it go. It actually broke. It broke on me. The blade. It broke. And see, then you have stuff like this. This is why I can't stand shopping online. I'll show y'all because I thought I found something. See this? You see this? You see that price? I thought I found it. Right? This thing look bad already, but look at the blade. Is the blade black? Nope. How you gonna chart? How you gonna try to sell this and the blade ain't black? It's blackout. The disrespect. It come with an extra blade or something? Yeah, see, man. Like, that's annoying. Ain't nobody buying that, man. It don't got the black blade on it. Tight name, yeah. The black outliner. I have that blade. Let me check. Plus, I got the trimmer itself. I mean, listen. Whoever got the blade, we can do business. That is for sure. That is for sure. I just put the silver one on mine too. Listen, I want the black. I want the black. You got the black one. I would love to see the condition. Matter of fact, if y'all have IG, let's just do this. We ain't even gonna. It's the same as my YouTube channel. Just go ahead and hit me up on Instagram, DM me. We'll go from there. Do my research. We'll go from there. I give it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk. I don't know where you from, guys, child, but I'm assuming. Well, let's say Baltimore. So I'm guessing you from Bmore, but I definitely thought you was from like up north, like New York, Jersey, or something. All right. Cool. Cool. If he look Wesley Snipe, I mean Wesley Snipes. My bad, bro. Somebody messing me up. Dave messed me up. If you if you had the blackout outline, you was the first one, bro. You was the first one. So let a brother know. Yeah, you from Bmore. All right, cool. I got some people's out that way. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna need that, but I would like to have that blade. To be honest, I think that blade was more special than the Andis Zero Guard double magnets. I know a lot of people crave over that, but maybe because I had it already, I wasn't tripping, and I bought another one just to have for backup, just for backup. Dez, Dez, come on, Dez. I got that black blade around here somewhere too. Dez, if you have it, just send it to me. I'm not. We're not trading. We're not doing none of that, bro. Just send it to me, bro. I think I earned it. I think I've earned it, Dez. Just send me that. Me and Guys Shot will still work something out, but Des, you can send me yours. I appreciate it. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about before I get off? It's 12 o'clock. I told the wife I ain't gonna be on, be on for too long. Uh, we got church in the morning, probably, catch a show before we go to sleep. Finish out my reviews and stuff like that. But I wanted to do tonight because I know tomorrow's gonna be crazy. I hope y'all are rooting for the 49ers and not the Chiefs. I just want to see Kansas City lose by a man named Purdy. That name cracked me up every time. Cattle Bar. I found one for 30. I sent it to you. Let me see. Let me see if it's the official, because if it's not the official, let's see. Have you ever bought have you ever bought it from here? Have you ever bought from here? Nah, that ain't it. Wait, hold on, let me double check. See, the only thing about stuff like this, bro, is that once you go on the Blade, I zoomed in, it has a different website than what the website is that it's on. And where are they at? They're in San Diego. I'm gonna call them. Cause yeah, I need to know. If I go to contact us, let me see what happens. Okay, they got a number. Let me Google it. And this is official, bro. That's what's up. So I don't just buy from anywhere. I don't know. Oh, never mind. I had the wrong number. Okay, it's a legit spot. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. Well, let me see. I'll call them on Monday. I'm definitely calling them on Monday. I appreciate that. I'm going for the 49ers. I'm not saying that, Dave. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm going for the 49ers. It's something different. You know what I mean? Not even my team is the Chargers, so I'm not even I don't even care. It's the Super Bowl, so throw a little something and see if it's going to be either a blowout or a close game. I can't stand when Super Bowls are blowouts. It's like pointless. Like, we did all of this, got this far, for somebody to get blown out by 40. That's whack. But we'll see. But yeah, if y'all don't have no more questions, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on these bad boys, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Like, to be honest, this right here, this is gonna change. I ain't gonna say this is gonna change the game, but I would not be surprised that there are certain features that this shaver has that other companies might look into. Hands down. Hands down. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Dave, for staying on, man. I appreciate it. I haven't bought from them, but you can never be careful enough. No, that's real. That's real. Yeah. Just doing my due diligence, man. You know, when you buy stuff online, you got to make sure everything work out. But yeah, Dez, I appreciate you. Since you say you have it, that means if you have it, I have it. So you can just send that to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably, if this place is legit, I'll probably get it as a backup, because that's one con about Andis blades, that once they drop, it is a wrap. It don't even need to be on the trimmer or the clipper. Well, no, the clipper blades are good, but the trimmer blades, it don't even need to be on the trimmer. It could be on your desk and somehow it drop off, man. It get chipped. It would chip. So I appreciate y'all, man. Are you looking for the T outliner trimmer or just the blade? Both. I mean, I have the T outliner blade. I have the blackout still, but I need the blade. Now, here's the thing. Forgot to say I might need that cutter too, but I think I have the black cutter. Never mind, I have it. But yeah, both. If you got both, you know what I mean? Just let me know. Just let me know. Hit me up. Hit me up on IG. Just hit me up on IG. But if y'all want to know anything more about it, brother, concisethebarber.com. I'm gonna end off with that. You know, look up my stuff, man. If you like, you know, my type of content, you know, if it really, you know, resonate with you and stuff. I do have a class where I did it virtual, and now I'm actually about to put on my website so you guys can buy the class. I was selling it at a certain price for at that time. It was probably the lowest I was gonna go. And now I'm gonna probably sell it around like $40. $40 for the class if you guys would like to learn some things. If you want to have a conversation after that, we can discuss some things that was, you know, in the class. But my class is about fading business, and I definitely think that you guys can benefit from it. But that's up to y'all. ConciseTheBarber.com is my website. I'll let you guys know when I put that up. But I appreciate y'all hopping on and having a good conversation with a brother. And can I get a follow back on TikTok? Yeah, I got you. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Continue to grind. Continue to innovate, elevate, and invest in yourself, man. It's very, very important that in 2024, investing in yourself is like it. That should be like the most top priority in your life right now. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and follow Wilts Duncan. Wilts, how can I say this? Me and you discuss about the class. Reach out to me so I can send you. No, you already have it. You already have the information. So once you do that, you'll be good. And then the prices, you know, it's going up. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed, man. And have a good night. Take it easy.